What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. We've been wanting Hannah back on the show. She asked me to share her story. People have asked me to share it. She's a local JB Hunt driver, and the trailer that she had was probably the right trailer, but the license on the back said it was stolen. And law enforcement pretty much said they had to arrest her. She said that no one offered to even ask her rights. And at the end of it, they didn't even let her call her company to explain.
Sucks. You're gonna have to go through a process, buddy.
Me?
Yes.
What process?
Okay. This is technically a stolen thing. What's called receiving stolen property. Even though you're unaware of it, you're gonna get processed for receiving stolen property. Okay. You get summons out. When you go home, then you gotta go in court and present it with the company that you have stolen property with you, which is the plate. It might be even the container, but right now it's the plate. You gotta run the bin and all that for the thing. So you're gonna have to be cuffed. Okay?
It's just the booking process, and then you're.
It's a ticket. It's a ticket, but it's just because of the crime. You're not going to jail. You're not going to jail. It's a process, okay? It sucks, but you clear everything up once you go to court, okay?
You gotta talk. You just talk to him.
Trust me, everything from your demeanor, it sucks. Because I know you're a hard-working girl. You're doing everything you need to do. But hopefully, your company's going to be responsible for this. And you sue them. Listen, you sue them. Okay? Alright? Use 2 cups to probably get more comfortable.
They put me in cuffs.
Yeah, so we're gonna things on the phone right now? Go ahead.
In the end of the set, you have to.
Hold on, babe. You gotta put it on speaker. Hold on. That the police officer talking to you.
You got it? Okay, I'm gonna
So all right. So what do you have? Like so.
anything else you need?
In and out of just so you understand. We'll talk to you more about the process in there, okay?
Your situation seems like you can explain that in court, but unfortunately, we have to.
And also, it's not a ticket towards your license, so your commercial license.
Yeah. Thank you. You want me to put
He
it in
has
your
the
phone?
case. He
Okay.
has the case.
Eddie,
Just put your stuff in my car for me,
I'll put everything. Well, those are the keys for this.
Case of your license plate was the right one, and they swapped it.
Probably.
Yeah, but
I still don't know. Like, that's a question that I'm waiting to have answered. Like, was it the right trailer, wrong license plate? Like, I'm still in the dark about that. But I have a court date on May 14th, so that's hopefully it get dismissed by then.
and
Like on that
what's it looking
day.
like? Because it seems like a mishap that should have just been as easy as calling the leasing company of the trailer and saying, "Hey, this is what's going on," and instead they were like, "We gotta arrest you." That was crazy.
Yeah, man. The cops wouldn't let me call my job. They wouldn't let me show them my paperwork that I had.
Really?
It was, yep,
What? See, that
yep.
don't even make sense. Like usually they'd be like, "Can you explain yourself?" They wouldn't even allow you to make a phone call.
Nope. No. They didn't even read me my Miranda rights. At the arrest at the stop. Yeah, they wouldn't. They was just like, just hold off. I was like, I have paperwork. Let me call my job. They was like, no, don't call your job right now. And he was like, remember in the video, he was like, you got to go through a process. And I was like, what process? They was like, they got to take me to jail and go through the whole process of fingerprinting, pictures, all that. So
Man.
that was very, very traumatic for me.
Oh, I mean, traumatic, embarrassing. I mean,
Yep.
it's all these things together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, they didn't even
Yep.
read you your rights or nothing.
No, nope. It's right there in the video. They just put the cuffs on me.
Wow.
Yeah, and I thank God that I was on the phone with my husband because even when I did get to jail, they didn't give me my one phone call. You seen in the video, I put my own hands behind my back because I didn't want them to be like she's resisting arrest or anything. So I just put my own hands behind my back because I was just trying to make it back home to my family.
Oh no, I hear you. Now at this point, what has JB Hunt done for you, if anything?
Nothing, man.
Well, they don't even want to help you fight this. I mean, I could see how they'd be like,
Well,
you know,
well, they did provide me an attorney, but he's a ticket and accident lawyer. He's not a criminal lawyer. So the only thing they did was pay for my attorney because at the time it was their property and I was an employee with them.
oh, got you. So right now you're not employed with them at all.
No, I haven't been working since it happened.
Wow. Wow, no, I just want. So many people were worried about you, and it just looks so it, unjust what happened to you. I mean, clearly it looks like a mishap.
Yeah, yep.
I mean,
Everybody keeps saying I seen the comments like pre-trip. I did my pre-trip. That still wouldn't tell me if the trailer was stolen. I had my paperwork. You can check the license plate and registration and all that, but if it's stolen, how would I know that?
no, I hear you. It's one of those things where while you're looking, you're making sure that the trailer is the right trailer number,
Right.
and so I mean, it's something that you might have glazed over, and but still, it's. I mean, that could have happened to anybody.
Yeah.
You know.
And they made it seem like it happens all the time. And I'm like, when the cops pulled me over, they did say they do have owner operators that steal trailers. I was trying to get them to understand, like, I'm a company driver, I'm a company employee. I'm not an owner operator. This doesn't belong to me. This isn't my property.
I got you. I got you. No, at the end of this, what updates are we waiting for?
We're waiting for it to be dismissed on the next court date. So fingers crossed for that, and hopefully it can be done and finished with.
And at the end of the day, anything that you would like to let truck drivers know, because what happened to you just seems like just bad luck. It had nothing to do with anything
Yeah.
more than just bad luck at that moment, and not very bad luck because you know how situations can be very bad. We're
Yeah.
having this conversation now, so at least that ended up well. But anything to let truck drivers know.
Just I guess from seeing my experience, just check your paperwork. Now you gotta double check your paperwork, double check your registration, even your plates. Even if you gotta go asking like, is this registration good? Is this the right license plate on this trailer that I'm pulling? Like, just cross all your T's and dot all your I's. Just be safe.
Yeah, I mean
I,
it's crazy, right? Like most of the time, let's be honest, a lot of drivers, you're gonna look at the trailer, you're gonna look at the trailer number, and then you're gonna
the
say,
trailer number
"Yep,
and on your paperwork, and you just get out, check your tires, check your tandems, make sure your seal is on the paperwork on the back of the trailer. I'm sorry, and you just go.
yeah." But now you got to go in there and say, "Hey, is your
Yep,
registration good? Did you pay it?"
yep,
Dang.
yep.
I mean, I'm not here to make fun of any situation, but it's like that now, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Now, do you see yourself? How long have you been driving a truck?
For about 6 years
You
now.
know, are you gonna let this one situation keep you from driving a truck?
Mm, no, no.
Yeah, you go, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like this, like I really, really like driving. Like that's something I was good at. I went to school for it during a pandemic, so I really was worked hard and proud of myself for making it out of school during a pandemic and having children, and you know how that goes.
Nah, I tell you what, no, thank you so much for the update. People were just most of the emails that I got were, I'm telling you, besides just the one, oh, she should take the registration. Besides that one comment, everybody else was
Hmm.
just worried for you. Everybody was making sure you're okay.
And I And I appreciate you sharing. You was like the only one who shared it because I even contacted the local news stations and they wouldn't even pick it up. And they hit me with the, oh, we're not attorneys. We can't give you legal advice, blase, blase. So I'm just like, I didn't ask for legal advice. I asked if you could tell my story on the news. Like, this is something that needs to be shared. Like, this could have happened to somebody else and it could have went left.
Right. And here's the sad part: news, they only want to share things when it goes left.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that something? They only want to share things. They want to talk to your husband when it went left. They don't want to. They don't want
Yep.
to. Oh, wait a minute. It's just a miscommunication, and then there's a happy ending to this. They don't want to hear any of that, and it's sad. It's a lot of poison out there, and so I'm really happy to hear that this is not going to keep you from doing what you love.
Yeah. Yep.
You know,
I'm definitely looking forward to getting back out there driving my rig.
you know. Hey! Right now, I mean, we're on this. When I post this in a little bit, you know, uh, maybe you could
Yeah.
drop down an email as far as even though something like this happened to you, tell them your experience real quick, because maybe a company would say, "Hey, I would give her a chance." All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
You put me on the spot
Yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay, 6 years. All right, go from there.
6 years. Uh, I was driving a bus from Class B, then I upgrade to my Class A. I worked for FedEx for like 2, 3 years, and then I was like, well, let me give JB Hunt a try, and so I like driving trucks, backing up, different challenges, backing up into the tight spots and on the highway, seeing the little kids, telling you to blow the horn and stuff. So that's a good feeling, and also having the packages delivered on time, and just having a smile on people's faces. So
Hey, and and are you looking for a local over the road job? What type of job you looking for?
local, man,
No.
local.
Okay, where you live? Where you don't gotta say your house
I
address,
live
but
in Jersey.
oh, Jersey.
Yeah,
Ooh, so you know how to drive. Yeah, be careful on
yeah,
them bridges,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, there it is. So,
Especially in New York, man.
oh,
Them.
don't even say that. So, okay, so you have experience driving in tight spots everywhere.
Yeah, yep.
Hey, so is there a business email if someone wants to, you know, um, give you an opportunity when you're ready for it? I mean, is there an email that you would like to give?
Yeah, I got an email. I'll get. I don't know if you want me to tell it to
I
you
can just
or
put it in the
email it
links.
to
I'll
you.
put it in the links, but
Okay.
I want positivity to hit you, and
Yeah.
it's one of those things where this was just an unfortunate event, and
Yeah.
it's just it could have went sideways, and we're just glad that it didn't. And
Didn't.
I
Yeah.
I hate that other news channels didn't want to pick it up because there wasn't a bad story at the end of it.
Yeah. For real.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
They just
Now that you said it, I think about that. Like that is the way they would have probably picked it up if something happened. Oh, my phone.
nah, but but hey, I'm glad you're okay. I'm sure your family's happy you're okay, and I'll share this out and we'll post it in a little bit. But yeah, everyone was wondering about update. You're looking good. You're looking
Yeah, yeah.
healthy.
Somebody had inboxed me last night was telling me to call driver legal. I'm like, I did that already. I did everything in a book you can think of. So I'm like, thanks for that, but I'm like, I did that already.
Okay, so maybe we'll end this with if you're a lawyer out in Jersey and you think that you could
Oh no,
like
I
that,
got.
or you good?
I'm good.
You're like, nah, never mind. I'm done. I want this done with. You're like, no. You're like, I want this done with. I want nothing to do with this. All you're asking for at this point is for them to make it go away so that you could drive a truck
Right.
again.
Yep.
Hey, then you guys
Yep. I
heard it.
appreciate all the love that I was getting in the comments from everybody. I really appreciate that.
I know.
I just wanted to say that. Thanks for all the love and prayers and everything.
Oh no, this is great. This is great as far as if this is the worst thing that's ever gonna happen in your life. I mean, can I be your friend because you're about to win, the lottery. You're about to, you're blessed up. I mean, that's
Yeah.
real right there. But no,
Yep.
I
Yep.
really appreciate the interview. People were concerned for what's going on with you. So glad we got an update.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate everything. Overall, I appreciate everything. I'm very grateful.
Ah, no,
And
you're too kind. You're too kind. Well, no,
cause my friend was like, cause he also drives trucks as well. He live in Montgomery, New York. He was like, you gotta email Mother Trucker, and I was like, who is that? I don't be on TikTok a lot, so I'm like, who is that? He like, he's this big time
I
trucker
ain't.
person.
Nah, come
I'm
on.
like, who? So I went on your page, and I'm like, oh, this is him. And then I had inboxed you. Next thing I know, you did my story on your page, and I sent it to my friend. I'm like, look, he like, oh, that's awesome. He did that. I'm like, yeah, I'm grateful that he did that for me.
Oh no, hey, it was one of those things where, you know, uh, when I see something and I see something that just doesn't look right, we got to let people know. That's all it is. That's
Yep.
there's nothing wrong with being a kind human being to one another.
Hmm.
We just got to love each other. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah, yeah. No, well, thank you for your time, and
Thank you.
no,
Thank you for having me.
yeah, I appreciate you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Yep. Bye.